thought we would do a quick live stream here from our first night's stay. So hopefully you'll be entertained by how high class we stay. So this is our place. This is the bed. There's the foot of the bed. There's the wall, the TV. Here's the bathroom. And it even has a shower. And then outside is a little kitchenette area. So we've got Butters. His sweet potatoes are in here, Kat said. So we've stored away the sweet potatoes already. So Butters is a big fan of sweet potatoes. So yeah, we are in just south of Mount Shasta and in California. And this is the place from the outside. This is where we're staying. So it's 2 units. It's an Airbnb. It's in this backyard here of this home. So I like staying in places like this because we're sharing the space, helping out the homeowner instead of displacing them. But yeah, and here's Kat. So, and we got Butters. See, there's Butters. Come on, look at the camera, Butters. So yeah, so let's see here. We've got some folks saying hi, hola, better than never 2023. Hola from Washington State. Pete and Pat. Cindy was wondering when we were leaving for La Paz. So we are leaving, and this is going to be a long trek down. We're doing a stopover for 3 days in San Diego. So we've got a little bit of a break midstream. I'm giving a presentation at a conference, and Kat will just be hanging out in San Diego with Butters. We've got an Airbnb down there too, so she'll be hanging out at the Airbnb while I do my presentation and do my networking. So it has nothing to do with Mexico. This is my International Coaching Federation Converge conference where I'll be presenting about using video in your coaching practice. So yeah, so a nice break for the drive. Normally it takes us 4 days to drive straight south. This time we've changed things up. This morning we left at about 10:40, so we were 40 minutes late on our drive. But she really exists. I'm assuming you're talking about Kat. Yes, she does exist. So, so we were about 40 minutes late, which isn't too bad. We were starting the day at 10 a.m. That was the plan because we need to get to San Diego around noon on Thursday. So tomorrow we'll have a long day's drive, like 9 hours or so, to just north of LA. And we'll just stay. We're probably going to be staying at like a Motel 6 or something. We don't have that planned out, but with Butters, that's our typical place to stay if we're not in an Airbnb. So we've got that coming up. Tomorrow is going to be the long drive day. And then on Thursday, we have about 4 hours of drive to go between northern LA and down into downtown San Diego, where I'm doing the conference. So that'll be the kind of, that's the strange timing here, why we have it set up this way with the timing. So here, Kat's taking Butters again. So yeah, so but it's been a good day of driving. No mishaps like last time, no cracked windshields, no stalled cars. So no tow trucks involved. And we've got the car pretty well packed with stuff. There's the car. So including the thing on top. Butters, by the way, does ride in Kat's lap the entire way. I get to drive the entire way because I'd rather drive than be underneath Butters. So Sonia says that she hopes to get to meet us one day when you go to La Paz. Pretty much Sunday nights will be our night to have happy hours in La Paz or El Centenario. Thank you for the safe travels. Yeah, it's been a good drive. If you guys have any questions about the drive or about Mexico or anything, we're kind of here a little early in the evening. It's not quite time to have dinner yet, so I'm open to questions. And Yeah, you're as if you saw the beginning of this, you saw how small the spaces that we're staying. So there's 2 units. This is 1 unit here, and that's the second unit. So it's about the size of a large shed. So it's not like we're going to be having a party or anything in our little. It's like a casita, I guess, is probably the best way to describe it. But just enough room for a bed and a bathroom. But so, yeah, if you have any questions, I'm really wondering now, it's been 5 minutes here and something like 30 people are watching, and not a single person has commented on my hat yet. I thought for sure that would be a really quick, someone would figure out that I'm not wearing my normal hat. I've got a new hat here. This is my backup hat and my fancy hat. So if I'm doing a fancy interview, I'll be wearing this hat. It's not perfect, but yeah, if I get invited to a quinceañera or something like that again, I've got the nicer hat, so it's not all beat up, but it looks almost exactly like the old hat did when it was new. So thank you. It looks nice. I love it. And Linda Lee saying hi from LA. Yeah, we'll be there tomorrow. So yeah, the other hat is in the car still. So both hats are coming south. I'll be wearing the other hat the majority of the time, but I do have a new hat. Who's the other hat is Kat's hat. So she wants me to make sure that I let you know that is not my hat. But oh, Lori says that she did notice the hat. And we've got someone, Valerie from Ajijic. So we're heading down to La Paz. So we have about 2 full days of driving in the United States, and then we cross the border. This time we're going to be crossing at San Isidro, and that is in Tijuana. So that's a big crossing, but we hope that goes really smooth. And we're going to take 1 south until it connects with 5. So in Mexico, we're going to be going through Ensenada, through Rosarito, and then that night there, that's I think Sunday night, we'll be staying in Guerrero Negro. And there we actually rent out an entire house with a yard so that Butters can run around in Guerrero Negro.
We'll be in Ajijic in February.
And yeah, someone mentioned they're from Ajijic. Valerie's from Ajijic. We will be traveling there in February, not in the car, but we'll be flying over to Guadalajara, doing some furniture shopping in Guadalajara with Amy from Destination Retirement, and Forrest, who is the furniture magician over in Guadalajara. He's been on the channel before. And then we're doing the meetup, the big YouTuber meetup in Ajijic. So, and everyone is welcome to join that. I'll make sure that there's information about that showing up soon on my channel. But it's February 9th, 10th, something to that effect, in Ajijic. And it will be 15, 16 YouTube channels and all of our followers who want to join us. So we'd love to see you there. So Kat is going to be there. You can meet her in person. That's the special draw. And of course you can meet all the other YouTubers that will be there too. So let's see here. When you said it takes 4 days to get down there, how many hours do you drive each day? So we drive like between 8 and 10 hours a day typically. And in Mexico, we're definitely done driving by the time the sun sets, just because the animals come out onto the street. You don't see the topes or the potholes or things like that. So driving at night in Mexico, especially on the freeways between towns, is an iffy proposition. Once we're into El Centenario and La Paz, we drive around La Paz at night. We kind of know where the areas are where we have to slow down, where animals might be crossing. So, and Valerie said she's going to be at the meetup. That's wonderful. So Dave saying it's about time we got back. Yes, I am so ready to be there. I'm looking forward to the conference in San Diego. But I'm looking forward more to getting across the border back into Mexico, having some margaritas and some tacos. Hello from Columbus, Ohio. Very nice, Columbus. Hopefully you're going to be heading down to Mexico soon, because that sounds like a cold place to spend winter. With all of the news, the videos give me peace. I live in California and we'll go to Mexico soon. Life seems relaxing there. It definitely is. It's definitely something we're looking forward to. We live in Portland, during the summer, and we've been down at the ice facility. We wore blow up dinosaur costumes and went down to the ice facility. We went to the No Kings protest. Things are probably just going to get crazier and crazier in Portland.
No,
So,
Portland's calm.
yep.
Portland's calm.
Yeah, I mean, Portland is overall calm, but those little areas of craziness, I think things are just going to get more crazy as there's more pressure put on by the federal government. But anyway, Flash Gordon, yes, we're going to see Flash within a few days. It's his birthday coming up on Halloween. So we'll be, okay, if I'm still there, it looks like I'm not because the time is not changing. Okay, I think the time's changing. I'll do another live stream from like Guerrero Negro, and hopefully I'll have a little bit better internet connection at that time. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the support, for all the good thoughts on the drive south. And we'll see you in 5 or so days from Guerrero Negro after the stopover in San Diego. Hasta luego. Thank you. I got to figure out how to, I never remember how to end live streams. Okay, there we go. Okay, thanks much. Bye-bye.